So good morning students, welcome to MASIH Sevashram Inter-College online classes. Now yesterday, day before yesterday, we saw the lesson number 2. Now we shall continue from there. Okay. One morning, however, not many days later, as I was leaving the house, I was startled to find Minnie seated on a bench near the door, laughing and talking with the great Kabuliwala at her feet. In all her life, it appeared, my small daughter had never found so patient a listener save her father. And already the corner of her little sari was stuffed with almonds and raisins, the gift of her visitor. Why did you give her those? I said, and taking out an 8-anna bit, I handed it to him. The man accepted the money with demur and slipped it into his pocket. Alas, on my return an hour later, I found the unfortunate coin had made twice its own worth of trouble. For the Kabuliwala had given it to Minnie, and her mother, catching sight of the bright round object, had pounced on the child with, "Where did you get that 8-anna bit?" "The Kabuliwala gave it to me," said Minnie cheerfully. "The Kabuliwala gave it to me," cried her mother, much shocked. "Oh Minnie, how could you take it from him?" I, entering at the moment, saved her from impending disaster and proceeded to make my own enquiries. It was not the first or second time I found that the two had met. The Kabuliwala had overcome the child's first terror by a judicious bribery of nuts and almonds, and the two were now great friends. So now in this paragraph we find that the Kabuliwala is trying to get rid of Minnie's fear. Okay, how he did that? By giving her some nuts and raisins. And now Minnie's father also is shocked that they both are sitting quietly and talking. Okay, and Minnie is listening to the Kabuliwala, the person who was not able to sit quiet, now listening to the Kabuliwala, saying that the father was very happy. Okay, now my child has learned to sit and listen rather than always talking. Okay, that much is the content. Okay, now we shall proceed. They had many quaint jokes which afford them much amusement. Seated in front of him, looking down on his gigantic frame in all her tiny dignity, Minnie could ripple her face with laughter and begin, "Oh Kabuliwala, Kabuliwala, what have you got in your bag?" And he would reply in the nasal accents of the mountaineer, "An elephant." Not much cause for the merriment perhaps, but how they both enjoyed the witticism. And for me, this child's talk with a grown-up man had always in it something strangely fascinating. Then the Kabuliwala, not to be behindhand, would take his turn. "Well, little one, and when are you going to the father-in-law's house?" Now, most small Bengali maidens have heard long ago about the father-in-law's house, but we, being a little new-fangled, had kept these things from our child. And Minnie, at this question, must have been a trifle bewildered. But she would not show it, and with ready tact replied, "Are you going there?" Now, slowly they are continuing their conversation. They had some jokes. Minnie and the Kabuliwala were having jokes, and they had good laughter. Okay, and father was really getting shocked seeing this fun. And then the Kabuliwala slowly asked the girl, little Minnie, "When are you going to your father-in-law's house?" Now, poor Minnie, the little girl, she didn't know what is this father-in-law's house, because actually the Bengali girls will know what is this father-in-law's house, but here Minnie's parents had not told her about this father-in-law's house, what is the meaning of that. Okay, so she was not understanding what is it, but she asked the Kabuliwala, "Are you also going there?" Okay, maybe her meaning may be, if you are going, I too will be going there, that way. Okay, so let us see whether she will go to her father-in-law's house in the next classes. Okay, so we will see today only this much. So now you can go through the difficult meanings and learn the meaning. For example, impending means about to happen, what is going to happen. That one word meaning, and then all the other things you will be able to get it. Okay, so till here, please read the lesson and try to understand it. Rest we will see in the next class. So thank you, students.